I was just walking past there, and so there somewhere, some guy wanted to talk to me. I said I don't speak Polish. He mentioned something strip club. Yeah, that's Jesus Christ. I don't know why people are interested in that kind of thing. It's so weird. It's just as stupid as paying for sex. I don't understand why anyone would do that. I was in Kiev several years ago, talking to a guy in a hostel, and he said, yeah, he was going to meet someone, and he asked me, yeah, what do you do for sex then? I mean, I thought, what? I'm not interested in sex to pay for payment or whatever. I can do without it. But yeah. I need to go to a place, I want to go to a place. Perhaps it's still open, I don't know. And I was there on a previous walk, and it said Polish fast food. Now, I don't know if Polish fast food means the same crappy fast food as everywhere, but I didn't feel like I wanted something at the time, but yeah, maybe tonight, if it's open. Let's see. Yeah, there was something I wanted to talk about, which is the topic of that you can't help people. I already made a video, but I think it's too long. It's about this friend to whom I said goodbye from Zhytomyr last year, but another one from Kharkov. Her family also was there. Her family has a small house in the countryside as well. I don't know exactly what happened, but she left Ukraine. And not being able to help people, mostly you cannot help people. They go to a certain course in life based on their personality and their wishes, and it's very difficult to deviate from that. I have to say that's probably for me as well, for most people, but given really good opportunities, they did not decide to take them. So both of them, I offered the opportunity for a collaborative business in which I would put all the money, whatever is needed to make that business go, and both declined. They could have had everything they wanted. The second one is from Kharkov, especially. All she wanted, I offered her, because I liked her goals, I liked what she made. She could paint extremely well. She could make food just by thinking about what the taste would be. She made it from healthy ingredients. For example, the soft drink tarhoon. She made one that is better than anyone I've ever tasted, with no sugar in it. Healthy, absolutely fantastic. And she wanted to write down what she learned from her grandmother. I gave her that opportunity, and she gave me something like that I didn't need a comment about, yeah, what do you want? I've been talking to her for months, giving all the suggestions which I already gave her end of 2021. I was just waiting to sell my house to have all the money available to do these things, which I thought were a good idea, plus my own ideas. And she said in response to, shall we meet or whatever, You don't know, so I wanted also her to paint some paintings for my projects, for the book covers, etc. She said, you don't need to know where I am. I think that's the things I've done for her. I've helped her a lot over the years in all kinds of things. I made a video, but it's too long, I think. Although it's walking in near the center, but I think it's too long video. So maybe I'll make a video about that. The other one I also offered the opportunity. She suggested some business because of the other things that I wanted to do weren't possible. To do something else, such as certain foods. So maybe Dutch foods. I said, okay, we can do it together. And she declined. Polish fast food is closed. Right, and I'm going home. I wanted to see what they had, but yeah, another time. Alright, then I'll tell you a little bit more. So this friend in zhytomyr, I offered her the opportunity to start a business with me. I thought she liked it because she suggested it. She thought everything was a good idea. She seemed enthusiastic. I would put in all the money. She would need to use her knowledge of Ukrainian, of course, because I don't speak it at all. I only speak Russian and not quite fluently, but enough to get by everywhere, but not good enough for specialistic terms, for example, for houses. So that's also why it was good to have someone visiting houses, a translator. In German, Dutch or English, I know all the terms for building houses, for insulation, how the houses are built, etc. So, in any case, so she became annoyed with me that I took up all her time, as I mentioned in the previous video. And she was annoyed that I didn't make a decision in 2 weeks about a house and business, buying something. So although she said, well, yeah, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, yeah, right, because you can't really get banks to loan you the money that you need. Definitely not right now, but otherwise it's also difficult in Ukraine, unless you already have quite a bit of money. She declined, in essence, by becoming unfriendly and not wanting to help me any further. She also didn't want me to take an apartment. I thought, oh, this looks good, it's cheap, it's lower floor, so I can buy a bike and don't need to carry it up many stairs. She didn't contact the people, and then it was gone, and this happened multiple times. She was trying to enforce her views on me. It was really weird. But she wasted her opportunity, both of them. They could, especially the woman from Kharkov. I'd known her since 2016. We had contact via Contacten. We met them in Kharkov because I was going to be there not so long later. She was interested in meeting. But how else it went, it was interesting, but I think interesting to tell these stories, because the things I've experienced with her, but also the stories she told me of what happened with a group of friends, for example, really tell you what people are like. And these are not stories you normally hear anywhere. I mean, how people use you and discard you, give zero value to you. And the strange thing is, she did similar things. I reproached her for that, about how she treated, for example, sellers in Kharkov. We were going to look perhaps for a bag for her. I helped her in 2018 a lot. her mother was in ill health, and there were other things. I wanted to have a talk in Ukraine with people about life in the West versus in Ukraine. She was supposed to organize that, she didn't. I helped her. Yeah, she was supposed to do that while I was there at the latest, of course. But nothing happened all the time I was there. And yeah, really, she did not appreciate anything, even though she had certain goals in life, altruistic goals. This group of friends that she was with, actually the same. They also had, I think I need to go left now, also had yeah, maybe not. Maybe I need to check. But I will see in a minute. I'll finish this. This group of friends was also altruistic, trying to, for example, get some village going, in the sense of creating something new there. They wanted to do